Hello everyone, Giltar here with a video response to Toya82TT's question or series of questions about essentially what's your favorite character, specifically on Transformers. So for me, I'm going to start off by simply stating this giant among anime mecha, Bumblebee, is my favorite. And so now I'll address Toya's questions. So question 1, in what toy line did your favorite character first appear, and what is your favorite appearance of your favorite character in any toy line? So my Bumblebee first appeared in G1 Generation 1 Transformers, that toy line, and my favorite appearance of this character would have to be this one, the Legends class Bumblebee, because it's my first Transformers toy was a G1 Bumblebee, and this sort of a contemporary version of the character is very much like G1 Bumblebee with respect to the toys. It's a small little toy, essentially mini bot sized. And this is my favorite version of Bumblebee. It's really simplistic, but it brings so much memory of my childhood back to me, this version of Bumblebee here. So I would say this is my favorite toy, even though there are some really great other incarnations of Bumblebee in various toy lines. Question 2, what are the gimmicks and quirks of your favorite character? I don't think Bumblebee really has any gimmicks in terms of him. I mean, but quirks, he's just a really brave little scout espionage type of character. I really like that about Bumblebee, is that he's the underdog, and I'm always a fan of underdogs, so that's probably my favorite aspect of the character. Question 3, what about your favorite character is the most like yourself, and what is most unlike yourself? I think, in the various incarnations of Bumblebee, he's usually a pretty peppy, curious little guy, and I think I have that kind of curiosity in me as well. Also, Bumblebee he gets along with everybody, I guess, and that's like me as well. I'm sort of a social chameleon, so I get along with everybody I meet, and I don't have any problems with people in general. So I think that's what we're most alike in. Now, as far as how I'm most unlike Bumblebee or vice versa, probably his bravery. Like I'm not unbrave, but Bumblebee is extremely brave. So I'm not like him in that respect. He's pretty bold. I'll do this. This picture by E.J. Su of Bumblebee and Optimus Prime here pretty much sums up my feelings of Bumblebee. He's like a little firecracker, I guess. So he's not as crazy like Cliffjumper, but Bumblebee is no coward. So I think that's the big thing, I guess, between us that is a little different than all other aspects. Question 4, if you follow the character in any fiction, what was your favorite moment for said character? If the character did not appear in fiction, what about its design do you like? Now, as far as Bumblebee, he's been in pretty much most Transformers fiction in the various generations. I don't really follow the Transformers fiction a lot, to be honest. I mean, I have some memories of the G1 cartoon and other incarnations, so I can't really say too much about my favorite fictional moment. But what I like about the character of Bumblebee is just I like the design. He's a small little guy, but he's like really chunky and bulky. Even though I'm looking at the toy, I mean just the general design of the Bumblebee character. He's got like a chunky torso, big feet, and he's just a funny, quirky looking guy. So I like that about his design, where he's supposed to be an espionage spy character, but he doesn't look very sleek or sexy at all. He doesn't look anything like what most people would associate a spy with in terms of visuals. Next question, question 5. Have you ever bought any toys that were repaints of your favorite character? Yeah, I've got the Classics Deluxe Class Bumblebee, as well as the Cliffjumper repaint. And I usually get the Cliffjumper repaints of Bumblebee when I can have access to them. So, yeah, I've bought repaints. How many incarnations of your favorite character do you own? For me, I only currently own, let me just count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got the Legends class Bumblebee here from the Universe line. I have the Human Alliance Bumblebee figure from the Revenge of the Fallen movie line. I've got the animated Bumblebee deluxe figure, the basic one, and I've got the activator version of Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. I've also got the classics Bumblebee and Cliffjumper, like I mentioned earlier. I do also want to get the Alternity version of the Bumblebee character, because it's really great. I like the Alternity line because it's a great combination of sort of movie style mechanical design with G1 elements. It's a really nice, a lot of aspects of at least the Alternity Bumble character, or figure rather, has a lot of visual and design homaging to G1 Bumblebee. And the Cliffjumper retooling is pretty cool, because not only does it give it a repaint, the head sculpt is different, so that's pretty nice. Next question. Number 7. Do you think your favorite character and yourself would get along if you ever met? I think so. We're both pretty friendly guys, so I think we would get along quite nicely. And question 8, the final question. If your character got into a fight with Batman or Chuck Norris, your choice, how long would it take before Chuck Norris won, even if he was fighting Batman? I think Chuck Norris would win pretty quickly. I mean, time, space, and reality don't really mean much to this thing that we understand as Chuck Norris, this entity. And so, Chuck Norris has already won before the fight even started by our own perceptions of what we call time and space and reality. But I think Bumblebee wouldn't even get into a fight, because immediately he would endear himself to both Batman and Chuck Norris, and they would vie for his attention, because he would be the ultimate sidekick. And ultimately, Batman and Chuck Norris would fight, even though the fight started off with Bumblebee sort of in the fray, I guess. So Bumblebee always wins in a way. He always comes out on top. He's the ultimate underdog. So thank you for Toya for asking these questions. Big fan of his videos. Great humor in a lot of his reviews. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this response of mine. Please check out Toya's video here that I'm responding to, and check out all his other videos as well. Great Transformers reviews. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.